campaign finance board's decision to withhold millions of dollars have undermined my ability to raise the funds.
What's up, folks?
Needed for a serious campaign.
I am listening to this.
I hope that over time,
I'm listening to this report real quick.
New Yorkers will see this city thrive under our leadership, and the policies we put in place should be continued and expanded.
Look, I'm not living in New York anymore, but my mom still lives there. Brother, in-laws, well, a few of my in-laws. And man, I guess we'll see. I guess we will see what happens there. It's not like we're like that much better in North Carolina, just because I think we just had this incident with this guy, and I think he was like released like 14 times or something, just killed this poor girl and everything. And it's like that was crazy laws too. Those are like stupid decisions by officials, and in the guise of being caring, whatever. There's something else. So we'll see. This thing is about problem solving. You know what's funny? Let me kind of get myself together. I'm about to start working on something. I don't know who's there yet, if anybody's there yet, but what's funny is, I don't know, maybe New York needs this. Maybe New York needs to experience that kind of governing, and then you'll see. That's all. Sometimes that's what you need. Just try it out. Try it out, guys. You know who's not gonna suffer, like financially suffer? The people who are actually poor in New York is not gonna really suffer. Maybe services will get worse or something. I don't know. The decline of stuff like that. But the people that will feel it are the people that pay more of the taxes in New York, and the businesses. Services start to go down. Just compare like a government-run. Imagine if the DMV was private. Just hear me out a second. If the DMV was private and they were competitive, right? Like let's say you had like 3 DMVs in the Bronx. Let's use the Bronx because I used to live in the Bronx, right? So you had 3 DMVs in the Bronx. They all do the same job. They report have you take a driving test and do whatever it is you got to do, right, at the DMV, right? Tell me about what you think the experience would be at, let's say, the best DMV. Compare that to, just use a thought experiment. Just think about it for a second. So you have 3 DMVs, right? You have like, I don't know, man. Maybe you have one that's called, Charlie's DMV and plates, right? And then you have Pedro's DMV and plates, right? And then you had like, maybe somebody from Guyana or something, or Jamaica, Irie DMV, right? Let's just say. But think about the kind of quality service that you have to compete against. The way they'll bring customers in, the way they'll work with them at the window, it'll be different than what's happening right now. Just think about it, all right? Anything the government runs, there's no competition, so they don't got to treat you nice. They're not gonna lose your business because you got no place to go. You know what I mean? You got no other place to go. So you just go and you deal with it and you go home pissed off, like fucking DMV. These people always, man, these damn, what's up, man? What's up? Damn DMVs. We have one here that's privately run, right? It's like a contract, and they still, they're good people. I know these guys. They're like, it's not the DMV, it's the license plate office, right? The DMV is down the road, but maybe people need to experience more of that to get it. It may not hit right away though. It may take years, man. It may take like 10, 20 years before people really see the difference. But yeah, man. Hey, maybe he wins. You know, big up to you guys for voting for him. But you just don't know. Okay, I'll give it to you this way. Think about it like this. Be positive. Think about it like this, right? So both of my sons run. They're very good in school too. They're smart kids, man. Smarter than I was. I would say I was a B student. These guys are A students. Okay? Think it's their mom. Nah, I'm kidding. But no, we prioritize it. They're learning and common sense and being aware and stuff like that. So just imagine a team, your favorite team, your coach, the coach of your whatever son, whatever your daughter is into. Just imagine it for a second. And they catered the training regimen to the weakest people. And it's not to insult people that don't have. I'm talking about, when you're talking about weak and strong, you're talking about people who are job providers, something of some sort, and someone who needs a job. Let's do it that way, weak to strong. It's not because of the quality of their integrity or their moral system or nothing like that, right? I'm just talking about the system that you live in that supports you is the infrastructure, the way the taxes are used, the way the businesses are growing and all that stuff, right? Now there's a group that is providing all of that to make that city stronger. Okay? Then you have people that live there, right? And they go to work to help keep this thing going, right? So so your team, the coach decided to change the training regimen to cater to the people who are weakest on the team. So instead of running every day, we're going to run once a week because the weakest person can't run every day. They can't keep up. Because we're doing a lot of diversity stuff, we're going to bring other people on the team who are not as fast because we can't keep them out, right? You're not telling them to, if you want to join the team, you're going to have to do some workouts, you're going to have to lose some weight, you're going to have to learn to breathe. No, you're not telling them that. You're saying you're perfect just the way you are. Come join our team. But what we're going to do to make sure you feel welcome, we're going to lower our training regimen to make sure that you guys can keep up. Will that team win? Sorry. That's just the way it is. And if you're trying to solve a problem like that, you're going to have to think, man, and we use our emotions to think, and I can't use my emotion to think when I'm fixing a machine, so I don't think like a lot of folks on these topics, because I'm thinking about, well, what do we need to solve the problem, okay? And regardless of how I feel about it, whatever we need is what we got to do. I can't get all emotionally caught up in the solution, because that doesn't fix the problem. It just gets me pissed off. So anyway, guys. All right, I'm going to try to help somebody today. Someone left a comment. I just saw this when I woke up this morning. And I was like, damn, this homeboy dropped out the race. Okay. All right, New York. We're going to see. I'm trying to move my mother down here. I'm trying to move her out of New York. No, I'm kidding me, man. It's up to her. I don't think she wants to move. She's a real New Yorkers don't want to leave New York at all. Okay, they'll stay there. It doesn't matter, you know. Volcano could erupt in the middle of Manhattan. These people are staying. So I give them a lot of props for that. This guy's like, we're gonna hold down the fort. Anyway, so let me do this. If you guys have a question, I'm gonna do my best to see it. I'm gonna see if I can link the what I'm watching on the computer, because of these two little eye things here. I can't really see too well over there. And if you have a question about a machine, even if I'm not working on it, feel free to ask, and I'll do my best to answer them. Let me see if I can find my live here on the other platform here. Let me see if am I doing this right? You know, pissing me off. Okay, so I do have a, come on, man. What are we doing? Where am I? Where am I? I can't find my stuff. All right, no sweat. Let me answer this question. This came in yesterday. This came in yesterday. Okay, now here it is. This is from, my God, this name. Let me get this name right. Give me a second. BD Day. BD Day. BD Day. BD Day. Wow, nice. These names, man. These names are so cool. Hold on. I think BD Day has a smartwatch, a Hoover smartwatch. So I am going to answer a question real quick, but I'm going to send her this link so she can see me answering the question, because some of these things are just hard to put into words without it running on the entire comment section there. Okay? All right. Let me get a Hoover smartwatch. This way I can properly explain to BD Day. Hey, Briefcase Tommy. No, man, it's not a Rolex, man. This is a Movado. It's not a Rolex, sorry. I'm not there yet. Yes, I am. Briefcase Tommy. I'm a vacuum repair shop. Well, we sell vacuums too, but in supplies and parts and solutions, spot removers, stain removers, all that good stuff. You know, we service central vacuums, you know. All right. So, all right. Anyway, let me go get that smartwatch so I can explain this problem properly. And I will try to also see what's happening on my other situation. And here it is. Finally found it. God, you guys took forever. So I can see comments over here on the other platform here, right? So give me a second, guys. Let me go get the smartwatch. And then I'll explain what's going on. Okay. So the lady, BD, have this smartwatch here. Okay? If any of you have one of these, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna do my best to explain what happened. And then we'll see, okay? All right. Let me see what we got. Okay, so it says, I have this machine and stupidly use it to try and suck up ½ an inch deep water when my toilet overflowed. Now it isn't working. The motor is making a loud noise. Based on the layout, I'm assuming it's probably isn't the motor, but maybe it's a chip or solenoid. Any suggestions? Haven't taken it apart yet, but considering the cost, I'd love to repair it. Pretty sure it's out of warranty. Okay, BD Day, I hope you get to see this video here. All right, let me explain what I think happened, and you guys tell me, okay? You ready? Okay. So this is your dirty water tank, all right? And if you're using this to suck up water, that's perfectly okay. Here's a problem, okay? I'm gonna tell you the problem. And we're gonna solve the problem. That's the topic of today's episode. Right here, okay? All right, right here is your max for you to be able to pick up water. The tank is deceptive. It's a big tank, but you can only fill water up to this section right here, okay? So the tendency of us is to focus on the job that we're doing, right? And you're not focusing on the max. So the water accidentally go into your motor compartment. That's what the noise is. The solenoid sits right here. That's for pumping. That's for pumping. Okay, that's to send water out. Has nothing to do with suction. So if the suction, think about it for a second. If the suction, the only thing that works for suction, okay, we're gonna focus. The only thing that works for suction is the motor. The motor is generating the suction. That's it. Okay? If you told me you had a spray problem, I would say, yeah, the solenoid maybe. If you're telling me that it wasn't spraying the moment you push forward, because that's how these things work. The moment you push it forward, it starts to spray, and you said there's a chip. You know, okay, I can grant that, because there's a circuit board over here, there's a circuit board over here. But if it's suction, If everything else fails, it doesn't spray water, the lights don't come on and whatever, but the motor turns on, it's just the motor. The only thing that's working would have been the suction, right? So I think you got water inside your motor and it destroyed your motor. And unfortunately, these particular machines here, they're notorious for that. The motor, it's just what happens. Shampoos are tricky, man. I'm not going to say it's the shampoo itself. I'm going to blame you. No. The only reason I say that, I can blame the company too, because I think the design is part of the problem. But unfortunately, it's not their job to teach you how to shampoo. Okay, at the very core of it, right? Now that you bought the product, you now have to take the time to learn it. Unfortunately, our instinct tell us to just put the water in here and suck it up until this thing dries on, or until it goes woo, you know, where you could tell the floater cut off your suction and now it's straining, and then we stop. So a lot of us would shampoo until the straining happens. And what if you do that often, you see this is here, the suction, and I'm gonna give him credit. The suction is on one side and the water comes in the other side. At least it's not next to each other. Okay? Bissell has a harder time because theirs is right next to each other. I mean, like they're kissing. You know, the suction, the suction is here, and the water comes in through here. So there's a lot of room that you can, you know what I mean, possibility to mess up. This is tougher to mess up, but it still does. Okay? And the reason why, man, okay? Okay, so I'm assuming, let me see. Yep, the suction is over here where the filter is, because the filter would stop anything from accidentally getting pulled into the motor. That's what this filter is for, to stop any debris from going into the motor, okay? All right, now there's still holes in this thing. You need holes because you need the air to come through, okay? So it has a little mini holes in it. So you can still get debris, and a little bit of hair can still find its way through. All right? And then this is the section where the water comes in at, okay? So it can accidentally get sucked up. If you move this thing too much, if you do this, right? Okay, all right. Okay. There's this game from way back in the day, Connect, and they have this Quick Connect or something like that. I forgot the damn console. And they have a Beanie Man song, Dance King of the Dance Hall or something like that. And I still, because when I did this, I remember the dance move, you know. Anyway, check it out. It's on YouTube somewhere. It's real good. I mean, the damn computer, man. That thing was. I was trying to dance like the computer. It did it so good. I was like, damn, you guys are good at this shit. But just imagine this. Imagine the water going like this. You're shampooing, right? Look what's happening to the water. You see that back and forth? Okay, that back. I only use this because it has water in it. But it's really, you're doing it with this. And if you keep jerking it back and forth, that water's gonna splash into the motor compartment, and the motor's constantly pulling. Think about it. So if it gets a little bit of water, it's pulling it in. The motor is just like always. Like the moment you turn it on, it's pulling it in, right? And then, so just imagine a little bit of water is like making its way up to the motor because you splashed it. It goes, the motor's gonna suck it in. And you do that enough time, the motor's dead. So I hope that I know that doesn't give you comfort, but I have to tell you the truth. And the truth isn't always comforting, okay? It isn't always comforting. Yo, listen, I'll be honest with you. People are afraid of the truth. They're cowards, okay? And if I have to keep catering my words to make you feel good, you got to do a checkup and a neck up. Okay? You want to be lied to? Get out of here. This is not for you, BD Day. I'm just talking in general. I don't know what's going to happen to New York, man. Damn. Oh, my God, you guys. I don't know what you're going to do. Okay, what else was I working on? All right, a day ago, I was working on one of these bad boys. We had a suction issue. I have another one that is probably experiencing it. So I think we, these things are not that strong anyway. I mean, the suction issue is fixed, but the base suction of some of these little stick vacs, just know what you're getting. You're not getting a Kirby. You know what I mean? You're not getting some real robust, big, gigantic machine. So, you get these for, convenience, quick stuff like this. It's for convenience, and they are convenient. Just understand that the suction is not gonna ever be as strong as you would like. Okay, just keep that in mind. All right. Okay. All right. Dyson did a good job with it. They got a tiny ass motor, and they still find a way with their tiny motor to generate good suction. You can even feel it, Okay, and still, again, it's you're gonna get what you're gonna get. Okay, so don't have like your expectations too far up there when it comes to these cordless cleaners. All right, you get them for the convenience. All right. Let me see what the deal is here with this one. Don't worry, guys. I'm gonna start answering some questions and stuff. I just kind of want to get through some of this stuff here. I was getting stuff off my chest. You know what else you want to look out for when you have machines? You see this gasket at the bottom? Let me see something. This one has it. You see there's a, let me see. Yeah, okay, good. You see this gasket at the bottom of these cleaners? When you put them back, it's very easy not to think about this stuff because you don't think about it. That's instinctive. But if that gasket has a gap in it, it's gonna suck all that crap up in towards the inside funnel. Look at those holes in there. It's gonna get stuff all the way up in here, and try to make its way. It's trying to make its way to the motor. The motor is calling all the time, and the motor don't give two craps. Just think about your brain, right? It don't care what you put in it. It's just gonna keep gobbling all up. That's what you watch what you consume, because your brain's just gonna yeah, thanks, man, more, thank you. So that's the motor, okay? The motor is gonna always, so and it tells you right here, be careful not to pick up liquid, okay? Because these machines will just die, just outright die if the liquid's involved. Now here's what happened. Remember that thing I just told you about the motor? Look inside that, right? Look inside that. What's up, man? What's up? I'm gonna get to know some of you guys real soon so you can join the live. All right? You keep coming back. We'll get to know each other. All right, you see this here? Okay, the more of these you get jammed up in your filters, the filter will become useless. The only thing I don't like about this thing here, I mean, this can come off, but this, you can't get past here. So if shit make it past your filter, look at this, man. You can't even see this right now. There's a lot of crap, a lot of dirt I just banged out. You can't see it? Look at that. See, if your filter gets jammed up like this, it's not doing its job anymore. It's done, I'm just trying to pull it out, pull as much out as I can. So we're probably gonna end up having to replace this filter. And if you look at this, it don't look like anything's wrong with it. You know, on the outside it looks good. Okay, you know some people like that. On the outside, on the inside, they're filthy. Oh man. Anyway, let's move on. All right, hold on. Let me answer some questions real quick before we move on. All right. What's up, folks? Is that Destiny? What's up, Destiny? What's going on? All right. And good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Is that you, Destiny? Destiny? Destiny's like, I can't believe Wayne is live right now. Okay, who's 3? What's up? Based off of the shiny head and this tucked in shirt and choice of glasses, you take your job too serious. You know what it is? I need my glasses. The glass is blue, and I take my job serious because I make money doing this job, so I can't treat it like that. So I'm sorry, but my friend did tell me that. My friend told me 20 plus years, he was like, Wayne, why are you so serious? It's like, dude, for the last 2.5 years, I was just in jeans and t-shirts. What are you talking about? You're seeing me right now, but the last 2 years, I was just in jeans and t-shirts and sneakers, okay? And 2.5 actually. But he knew me from before the jeans and t-shirts. And I was the kind of guy that would probably go to the beach with some slacks on. Because I grew up in sales, man. And we were always, you know, the guys around me, they were always dressed sharp, especially the New York guys, man. You know, you know, their stuff had to be polished, man. The shoes had to be shined. They had their bracelets, and they had the Puerto Rican guys with the links, and they were just dressing sharp all the time. So those are the guys I was around, okay? And then I went to Queens to visit the sister office, and those guys, the Italian guys down there, they were always sharp. So there was no playing around when it comes to your dress code for work, okay? So I was just in that mode constantly, right? But if you're a person who don't take your job seriously, you'll find out. How's that? You will find out, okay? I tried doing something. I tried following this business guy, a friend of mine that I know, and he owns 3 businesses. He was working at the post office. He has a farm. He's renting houses. I'm just like, yeah, baby, yeah. You got to surround yourself with people, right? So I said, let me try it. Let me try doing a job at night. I'll pay someone to work the shop during the day, and I'll come in the afternoon, and I'll finish up, and then I'll go to the other job. And I had, you know, I'm investing. I'm kind of keeping my eye on some stocks that I put some money into, and all this other stuff. You know, I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to do that thing, right? And the business was like, oh, word? Oh, it's like that? Okay, you're taking your attention off of me, and you're putting it over there. Okay, I bet. I'll show you. Yo, but hey, the business kicked my butt, man. Okay, it was ready to kick me out. It was like, you're cheating on me, right? You say, you better take me seriously. So, that's my attitude about that. Whatever your name is. I appreciate you making a comment though, because it's funny how I just had a conversation about this. And listen, man, I get on my son, man. I'm like, man, don't leave the house looking like that, bro. You're representing yourself. You're representing me, okay? All right? Let these kids. My son, my oldest son now, he got his hair, you know, all dreads. He's in college, man. And he's just experiencing his life. I said, all right, kiddo. But I want you to notice who they're pushing, okay? Through I don't know. I don't want to say engineering. Let's call it social engineering if you want to use those words, but that look isn't working right now, okay? Because if every time you see someone losing their mind, committing a crime, Let's not do that. Okay, just be smart. If I see that, let's say for example, the Dukes of Hazzard car was going around town and he's robbing everybody. Dukes of Hazzard, remember that? And he jumps and everything, and he's busting. And you know what? I'm probably not gonna buy a car like that. I don't want the hassle. I don't want them. Yeah, I'm free. I'm in America. Yeah, I got you, bro. I got you. You're right. You're free to make that decision and buy a Dukes of Hazzard car that's robbing all the stores. You stupid. Get out of here, bro. You better use your head, man. These guys, man, they're so silly. Anyway, let's keep moving. Doesn't mean I'm right. It just means that's how I'm processing it. I'm very practical, man, in a lot of things. All right, but I do take it seriously, guys. Okay, and I think my customers appreciate that. Okay, so let's move this out the way. But just remember these. If you have these machines here, I was telling the guys the other day that having smart cleaners, this particular one, right? Let me show you what this one does. I was telling them 2 days ago. This is what it does. This is what it does. You see this stand right here? Okay. You would, you would have it hooked up to the nozzle and everything, right? And then you put it on like this, okay? And then it empties the dirt for you into the thing. Okay, what that does to you is the same thing any smart device can do for you. Okay, it'll make you stop thinking. Okay, if the device is smart, our tendency is to stop using less of that. I mean, how many phone numbers do you remember? Right, you have smartphones now, right? You can just tell your smartphone to dial whatever. But a lot of us now, if we lose our smartphone and someone asks for a number for our kid's school or whatever, we can't remember. Okay, because we're just not training that part of our brain. That's all. So when it comes to this machine here, if you think that all you got to do is put it on here and you're good, then all right, you won't think of nothing else. You're not going to think to double check to see if, stuff is clogged in here. You're probably not going to check this, and you're probably not going to check your filter. So you have to be aware of that tendency, and say to yourself, all right, I know I have a smart thing, but I better make it once a week, once a month, whatever your regimen is, to check your filters. Make sure this filter here is make sure this filter is doing its thing and this is clean. Make sure this filter up here is clean. Stuff like that. Because it'll fool you into believing that it got everything under control. That means your brain will stop checking for things you normally would. All right, I'm done with this. Next up. So we covered the smartwatch. I have a clog, man. I'm trying to fix, man, and it's pissing me off. I'll be honest with you. I don't know if I have the room to show you guys what I'm doing. Yeah, why not? All right, take a look at this. Take a look at this. Okay, so the clog was down here. The clog was down here, right? Here. And it's just simple enough, right? You just do like that, but this doesn't come off. So you would have to go in and probably take this whole piece off. Now, the person at home is not going to do this, so this is not really designed properly for self-service. Okay? Something as simple as this. Like a lot of the Sharks, you can just pull this out and you can look and see if it's clogged. This one, you got to take the whole thing. So I went in and I took a lot of it out, but it's still back in here, man. This thing is crunched up. And the thing is, you can't get it through here, right? So you're gonna have to take these out. So let me, I haven't worked on this in a while. This is an old school, not old school really, but 10 years ago maybe. So let me check this bad boy out. So I gotta figure this out. It's been a while since I messed with this. I'm assuming that I need to go in from here to get it, okay? My assumption is. But, you see? So, dude, I think it splits. I think, can I split it? Can I take it all the way apart? Yeah. Yeah, look at that. This thing whole splits. All right, before I do this, before I open this up, because this look like it goes like this. Before I do that, let me go in here. Maybe I can get it through here, okay? All right, so this look like if I do this, I got some spring stuff over here I don't want to mess around with, these two springs. So let me try this way first, okay? And then you'll let me know if I did it right, right? You'll let me know. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's do it. Even if you don't mess with cleaners, man, find something, bro. Find something to try to fix, try to solve, try to problem to try to solve. You'll learn real quick that solving problems is not an emotional thing. You know, emotions are needed while we care for each other, but solving a problem, you're gonna have to be able to think it through, solve it, and leave all the other stuff out the way. Okay? And it's a good practice as you get older too. You know, build something. Build like a tiny, you know, build ships or something. Do something, man. Cook, make clothes, do something cool, build something. Don't just, you know who's good at it, believe it or not? The only problem with the gaming part is that you get lives to do over. You get a chance to die and come back. I think that kind of messes that up a little bit, but you got to be quick. You know, you got to be a quick thinker if you're going to be into gaming. But it screws it up a little bit because that failure reward part of it. People don't die and come back, and a lot of your problems don't just, you know, fix themselves after this checkpoint. You know, there's no checkpoint for problem solving. So it does kind of throw it off a little bit. But those guys are very good. Damn, this thing, no matter what I do here, this guy is determined to be difficult. Holy shite. Look at this. I'm all the way down at the bottom. See, even this guy got a circuit board to deal with, right? Yeah, I thought I was going to be able to. It's been a while since I messed with this, but it does give me a better view of the problem. You notice I'm using my elbow to hold this. Okay, here we go. I'm going to show you what I'm going to use. I'm going to use a plumber's tool. I'm going to use a plumber's tool to get this out. All right? Watch this. Watch this. You see this here? This. Stick this in here like this. Okay? I'm gonna get my drill. Let's try it. Okay. Now you got to be careful. The moment you pull this thing out, it's going to start to all over the place. So try to see if it can happen inside the hose. See that? Shite. Nothing. It didn't pull it out. Let me try it again. Hold on. Let me push it a little further. Do it again. Okay. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Coño. All right, let me try to dump this out and see. Come on. All right, try it again. Damn, this guy's in there good. All right, try it again. Persistence overcomes resistance. Just keep at it, boy. Don't give up. Come on, big. I'm twisting the hose so the hook. It's still not enough. See, I have no angle in here, so I have to go through it from this angle. But something, it's normally something like this. Let me show you what normally causes the problem. People will pick up like a toothpick. Like something silly. It's a piece of plastic, something hard, and it wedges between these things here. It'll get between the creases, and it'll kind of wedge itself like this, and everything else backs up behind it. So you got to be mindful of what you pick up. Okay, it's almost there though. If you can see, you can actually see the crap in there. It's like crap. All right. So, but there's one main guy that's causing this problem, and I just have to find him. But it's not grabbing. Come on, baby. There you go. There you go. Okay. Okay. We're almost breaking through. Damn. Let's dump it. What the hell, bro? There's still more. Damn. Oh my God. Hold on. There's more. But wait. Oh. But wait is from the what? Late 80s, early 90s or something like that? But wait, there's more. Not only do you get, I don't know, the slicer dicer, you also get the sharpener. And if you act now, you'll also get 2 weeks of, I don't know, so-and-so. All right, I should have went to the top. You know what's funny? I went to the path of least resistance that I thought. This is a life lesson. I did. I went to the path of least resistance. This to me was more of a, I didn't want the hassle. This is really the best way I should have done it. Should have went to the top. Because most of this crap is up here now. I tell you. Now, I can spend the whole afternoon blaming Hoover. Why'd you do it like that? Or I can solve the damn problem. You know, now the way I solve it, I might learn a lesson. Damn, Wayne, next time, you know, just do the hard job first. But just keep that in mind while people are trying to gas you up. How does that solve the problem? I mean, really, how does it solve the problem? I think that's why that guy is winning. Oh, shit, damn. That guy's winning in New York. I mean, I don't think his solutions are correct, but he's talking about solving the problem. He's not just talking about the problem. So I can see why he's making traction. Unfortunately, he's giving him, to me, wrong information. It's not how you, it doesn't work like that. But hey, give it a try. Give it a try, man. That's how you. Oh, let's see what we got. We may be free. Oh shit, no. Damn, what the hell? Oh my God. Sorry, folks, if my shop language is not too good. This thing took me way longer than it should, and I should have just done the hard way first. That's at the end of the day, that's all it is. That's what I'm learning today. Well, I learned it a long time ago, but I didn't follow my own advice. Golly. And I'm still not doing it the way I should. I'm still here messing around with this damn thing. Screw it. All right, back. All right, guys. I tell you, man. You just got to do what you have to do. But look how much I got so far, though. I got a lot of crap out of this hose, man. Damn. Look at this. Look at all this crap. Ooh. Yeah. You shouldn't pick up these kind of things, okay? Not a good idea. You never know when they'll cause a clog. All right. Yeah, I look like I'm going to have to go through the top, man. I'm going to try it. It's good for you guys to see it anyway. Golly. I did all of that to avoid that, and then that's what I got to do anyway. That's the way life is. Okay. I'm going to have to cut this this tape. This is kind of how they also kind of check your warranty, guys. If you start ripping things like these, they put it right on a seam. If you have to cut that, now some people are good, man. Some guys are good. They'll get some heat, some steam. They'll peel it off, you know. But I don't have time for that shit. So I'm gonna slice it down the middle because this is out of warranty. And let's see if I can open this thing up. All right, let's give it a shot. Let's see if it opens up. If it does, then I'm good. If it doesn't, then I'm out of options right now. I'm gonna have to go through. I'm gonna have to keep going up the bottom. Nah. No, then I don't have to feel bad, man. Let me see something. I don't have to feel bad. Nah, that's sealed up. No, but why even do that? I mean, that don't make sense. Why even have these screws here if you totally seal this thing up? Golly. All right. Okay. All right. Fine. Let's go. Let's do another one. People say, people are like, it was just an unclog. Why does it cost so much? You guys were here to see this. It's just an unclog. Why it cost so much? It's just an unclog. You know why it cost so much? You know why it cost so much? It took me an hour to unclog this shit. All right, here we go. Let's try it again. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on. I'm lucky today. Come on, baby. Come on out. Come on out. Come on out. Come on out. Don't spin. Coño. Damn. Break. Okay. Let's see. Bird. Yes. I see light. Holy cow. Damn. Golly. That's what's up. All right, let's see who's there. Coleman. Yeah, I mean, yeah. The only problem is, but you're right. I've done that many times. I do that a lot when I'm doing central vacuums. I'm trying to find out where the suction is. If the, let me see. Let's say you have a, let's say you have a central vacuum and the suction, you find that the suction is not as good. You check the filter, you checked everything else. So I will get a shop vac and put it at the first port, turn it on, turn on the central vacuum, then turn on the shop vac. And what it does is it kind of rocks the debris like this. And then eventually one of them will suck it in. This one had something jamming it. So I in the back, I started working on it early this morning. I did use a vacuum and it wasn't doing the job. So I figured I had to pull it out. But that's great, Coleman. That's a great advice right there. All right. Is that Teddy Bear? Like Teddy Bear? Is that Teddy Bear? Don't forget to pull. I know, right? The fucking screws, man. It's like, what if they put it there for the look? The thing doesn't come apart. You know what I'm saying? It's like, wait, so why you even have screws here? It's stupid. I swear. Look, I keep telling guys at Hoover, the engineers at Hoover, I think they purposely put screws in to mess with people. Okay? Because Hoover be having the most screws out of any vacuum cleaner ever. They'll have like 50 screws. I gotta help somebody here real quick. This guy's bringing in his machine. I'm gonna check him in. Oh wow, he has 2. Guys, give me a second. Let me take care of this person real quick. Hopefully you guys can hang out. All right. Hey. Hey. What's up, buddy?
How you doing?
Man, I'm doing better today. How about you? You're like, man, look. What you got?
How you doing?
Electrolux?
Yeah, from the one I called you. I called you
Yeah. What's happening?
from the church.
Oh, okay. Well, let me get the info, okay?
This is my good one right here.
This one is the one you like the most.
Yeah, it's shorting out when I put it down and vacuum it, cuts in and out. I just got a short down there in the
Well,
bottom.
you know what? Let me make a note of that, okay?
And this one here, you can see what's wrong with it. This handle here is all busted up.
Right. So we have the Lux. This one's the handle. And
This one ain't all that old. It's maybe 3 or 4 year old.
short. You said it figures down below the mouth.
I think it's down below, but I keep this all rolled up because I've got a cord I put out and the cord goes all over the church.
Okay. What's all right? What's the thing I put it on?
And puts, I wish you'd ride it.
Yeah, I'll ride it.
I've had 8
No
brain
problem.
surgeries and I shake real bad.
No problem. All right. What's the phone?
704 320 7543.
Right.
Mark.
All right. I'll take it. All right. So you hold on to these. I'll call you when they're okay. Yeah. I'll find out what the short is if we have to replace something.
And I got another one,
And I'll take this.
but they changed their name, you know?
Yeah.
I forget what they call it, hanging there.
Asus or something like Eris.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something like
Yeah,
that.
Eris. Don't worry. I'll find the parts for you. I'll take it.
I don't know what the deal is with that one. That's a good vacuum cleaner right there.
Yeah.
But that's a good one.
Yeah. But they're the same. Don't worry. This is more updated.
Any filters they got in them, you change them.
Filters? Gotcha. I'll take care of it. I'll look at
I
that.
think the only thing you do with that one is change the bag in it. I don't know what that little filter on the side is.
It is the exhaust filter. I'll do a whole one on this machine for you. Okay, right? Thanks a lot, man.
Thank you.
You have a good one today, right? I'll call you. It won't be too long though.
Okay.
Within this week. I'll give you a call.
The old guy on Wilkes Drive, he finally retired. I think his wife was real sick. Joe Long.
Yeah.
Long.
Yeah, I'm familiar with him. Yeah, he did retire.
He used to take care of me. but
Don't you worry.
He's out.
Yeah, I got you now.
What's your name?
Wayne.
Wayne?
Wayne.
Wayne.
Yeah, Wayne Williams.
Wayne Williams.
I got you covered, man. Don't you worry, Mark.
All right.
Yes, sir. You have a good day today.
All right. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Wayne.
Alrighty. Hey, Matt. Matt. Man, oh man. All right. Okay, I got one last thing, and then I'm gonna wrap it up because I got work to do. This is my early day. I get in at 7 o'clock. Sure, I may change the hours altogether. The people around here used to be opening at 3:30. Okay, so they're getting used to. So I film my videos in the morning because they're just getting used to my shop being open in the mornings now. So, the business told me I had to get back to work. The business said, "You seeing that beat at night? Not paying me no mind. I'm gonna show you." And yeah, it showed me, and I realized that I need to put my energy into my own business. That's just what it is, man. That's just what it is. Sorry. I enjoyed the little gig I was doing, but my love is here. All right. Now, because if I'm not drawing, honestly, I'm doing this. Oh, I'm selling something. Okay, here we go. One more thing before we get out of here. I gotta clean this up, man. This is nasty. I don't want this near me right now. That was funny. Homeboy said, "You take your job too seriously, man." Tell that to my kids. Like, "Dad, I want to go to college. Dad, I need a car." Say, son, can't do those things for you because I don't take my job seriously. Imagine that shit. I ain't picking on you, man, but it's just, I just came off of a conversation about that. Oh my God. All right. Okay. You know what? While I'm here, let me just put this back together again real quick before I get to the next thing, because it's very easy to forget this stuff and neglect it. Okay, so let's and this tool here, this is real simple. Look, you know, what's really happening here is and I like what they've done. Look, as something as simple as a damn vacuum cleaner, guys, there's still a lot of work that went behind it. I got on these guys about this. You know, this is like stupid, but what they did is they have the power cord going into the system here. Hit the motor, comes out the motor. Okay, well, how's this? Part of it hit the power switch, run down to the motor, signal back up, the brush off and on deal, signal back down again. Okay, so you have your negative and positive going in here. You have your resistors here kind of toning things down. Then it's telling the machine when it's in the upright position and it hits this little micro switch, don't turn the brush on, okay? When it's in the recline position, the micro switch now has electricity connection. It zings that signal back, and then it transfers it to here, and it turns the motor on. It's still a sophisticated system, regardless that it's a vacuum. You know, it's not a TV, it's not a damn Tesla, but the engineering in it is still stellar. It's still a good job. So I still give these guys credit, even though they put too much damn screws in their machines. Oh, let's put this on first. Sorry, guys. You know, you're still gonna need some brains to make this stuff work, regardless of how you're applying your engineering skills. You know. You know what I mean? So I still give them credit. Even the worst vacuum, man. Even the knockoffs. I remember Shark was considered the knockoff for years. I mean, for years, Shark was just like Hyundai, right? Shark was considered the knockoff vacuum for years. And then you look at them, you're like, you know what, guys? That shit ain't easy, man. It's not easy to get your machines to operate the way you want it to and all this shit. It still takes engineering. It still takes a lot of, everything. Everything got to work together. So, let me flip this now. So I give them credit. Give me a second. Let me put these in the back. Who's that? David, what's up? Oh, really, David? What's up, man? You all right, bro? You all right? Who's over here, man? Who's over here? Man, this thing is telling me to remove my background noise. I'm sorry. Look, this is my background noise. It could be my AC. If I turn that AC off, man. If I turn that AC off, guys, you have no clue what will happen to me. I am a sweater, okay? If I turn off that AC, I would have like a big ring right around here, okay? I'm not messing around like that. Sorry. If you can't hear me, I am so sorry, okay? This guy told me, man, I went to one of these business meetings, the breakfast meetings, where you meet like all the, all the business people in town and stuff like that. And anyway, one of the guys I met there, real sharp dude, very sharp, white hair, just like all in the right place, like real sharp. And Cass, when you look like the shirt's starched. You guys remember starch, right? You look at the shirt was starched, like it's pressed at the cleaners, that kind of stuff. Pants tight, everything. I mean, no, not tight like tight, but tight, it's together. And then he started talking. He said he was part of the fashion industry at one time. I think he's a chiropractor. And he's like, listen, man, your clothes is your packaging. That's your own little packaging. The way you present yourself. You want people to see you as this. Thus, blue hair, pink hair, green hair, nose ring, tattoos, etc. That's your expression, right? Whatever it is. And it is what it is. You're free to do it, right? But just know that is your packaging. You are telling the viewer, this is what to expect from so if you have a haunted house, right? You're telling people what to expect in the haunted house, right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh my God. Hold on, guys. I gotta do something here real quick. I don't know why I had me do that for. So you're telling people what to expect in the haunted house. So don't be mad, if people prejudge you based on the packaging. Is that we're trained that way. We're pattern seekers. Okay? Damn it. Hold on, guys. We're pattern seekers, right? That's who we are. Why do you think they put so much money into advertising and colors and understanding the right colors to put, the mood it puts people in, and all this other crap? Because they know how we are. They know the behavior, right? Guess who don't study human behavior? Regular folks. You know what we study? I don't know, sports, maybe attitude, people's attitude, like stupid stuff. But these guys know how to make you move, how to make you buy, how to make you try. They know how to trigger you, how to piss you off, how to get you mad, they can turn a whole race against the other race easy, like easy. Easy. And have you forgetting all about getting successful, or have you forget about being productive, and you watch these kids get caught up. Oh my God, man. It's like, guys, man, what are you doing? This is not even right. You telling these people they can't get IDs for, like, and they believe you. This is stupid. And they got an ID in their, they got an ID in their wallet, and they're like, yeah, we can't get IDs, man. They're fucking stupid. Yo, man, why are you doing this to these people, man? Do this to these people. Oh my God. Listen, I'm okay with a certain amount of indoctrination. I am, because if you go to church, you're indoctrinated, right? It's not negative. Your house, you're indoctrinated. The house is, your home is teaching you how to think, how to see the world. That's indoctrination. being a patriot of your country is indoctrination. So I'm not against indoctrination per se. But if you're indoctrinating someone to be confused and stupid, then that's not a good thing. I'm against that. To be patriotic, hell yeah. Come on. You want people living in your house who hates your house? So I understand why you want people to want to defend your house, right? You need them to be patriots. I totally get it. Totally get it. But not confusion, man. Confusion is like, come on, man, what are you doing? All right, here we go. This is back together again. I think I'm missing a screw somewhere. Isn't that how it goes, though, man? It's like, damn. I'm missing a screw somewhere, and I'm going to find out what it is in a second. I'm missing one screw. Oh, I see it. I see it. It's back here. All right. Let's plug this guy in. Let's see if we can see some airflow. And hopefully we fix the problem, okay? And then I'm going to move on into one more thing, and I'm going to close it out for the day, man. I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. Let's see what we got. Airflow. All right, that's what you're looking for, okay? What you're looking for is just to see things moving in this thing. You got air going in, and it's flowing through here. No obstruction. That's it, at the end of the day. If it does have an obstruction, this thing will tell you. They make them, a lot of these vacuum, they make them with these pressure sensors here, these analog sensors. It'll make that real crazy noise, and it'll let you know that there's a blockage somewhere. This guy is good to go. All right, next. Okay. All right, if this thing is making noise, then we're gonna do something about it. If not, then I'm gonna close the show if it's not making any noise, all right? All right, and then I may answer one more. Let me turn it on, let's go. Let's see what we got. It's burning. It's probably just a belt issue. Let me try it again. Let's turn it on. Now you guys can see the brush. The belt was burning like crazy just now, though. It's probably just stretched out, man. This is the wrong belt for this. Someone put the wrong belt on this. Holy cow. Yeah, this is the wrong belt. This belt was burning. I can smell it. Yeah. If you check a belt, right? Let me show you something. You check your belt and it's kind of, you see there's like a line. That means that what do you call that? The shaft was just sitting here burning and just kind of eating away at this little spot right here. That's what this is for. That's what, when you see stuff like that. But this is a wrong belt. This is for a Panasonic UB7. And this is a Climax. And I guess they assume it was the right size, but no, this is not the belt you need for this. Let me see if I have one of these here. I should. Okay. So look at the difference in the size of the belts. See that? This is the belt you actually need. Okay. Now, granted, vacuums that stretch is probably going to be about this. So maybe the belt was this size when they put it on. It could be, I can assume. But when you get a belt, even if you don't find the exact belt, okay, so they didn't do bad because the size isn't that different from the original. Okay, and normally you're gonna find the new belt when you go into the stores, and even if you can't find your exact belt, but take your original with you, and if you see this kind of spacing, that's about what to expect. Okay. That difference in spacing where your finger can kind of fit in there, that's about what you should expect between the new belt and the old belt, okay? Because look, the belt's in this position for like let's just say 30 days. So for 30 days, it's like this. You see that? It's just sitting like this for 30 days straight. Just sitting in your closet like this for 30 days. So, yeah. Okay? After a while, it's gonna take effect. It's gonna mess it up. Okay, I'll give you an example. See, I slide these things in. Okay, so your emotions tell you that you're doing a good thing. Okay, let's just say black people, because so I can talk from that frame of reference. You got it? So your emotions say you're doing a good thing. Remember this? You keep telling people that they can't make it, that the society is against them, while they are, if you look at the world, living in a situation where they have access to more wealth than a majority of the world, of average people, they're going to believe it. They're going to get stretched. They're going to get stuck thinking, I can't do this, I can't do that, I can't do this, I can't do that, look at this. So every situation, I was listening to a girl yesterday, and this girl, man, it's so ridiculous. I was able to see it, but she couldn't, and I understand why she couldn't see it, right? So this girl is saying how she went to some barista or whatever, right? And the guy was like, oh, you're off today? And she got pissed. It's a black girl, right? And I guess he's white. And she got pissed. And you're like, well, you don't think I can't, I gotta be, I'm not working or whatever. And some nonsense. I'm like, are you stupid? This is how you start conversations, man. This is what I would do. Here, me would ask somebody, hey, so because if I know if they're walking in, if they're retired, if they look older, I'm pattern seeking, right? If they look older, I'm just gonna assume that they're retired. I might be wrong though, okay? Then, if it's like 11, 12 o'clock and a young lady walk in, I may or may not. I may say, wow, so you have a pretty cool schedule, just to strike up conversation. Now, if she's looking for something, if you're looking for something to be racist in every situation you're in, guess what you're going to do? Oh, you don't think I got a job? You see what I'm saying? Because you were told that shit all your life. So even regular encounters. So the next part of the story, I'm going to be done with this one. The lady said, my mom lives in this nice neighborhood. So I'm assuming, okay, your mom lives in a nice neighborhood. This is not the first time you're visiting your mom, right? So she didn't say it. It could be, mom just moved to a nice neighborhood. This is my first time visiting my mom. That wasn't included. It was just my mom lives in a nice neighborhood, and I was visiting my mom walking my dog. And this lady was in the park, and we were sharing treats. And she just happened to mention that her treats were gourmet. I'm like, hey, whatever, fine. Then the lady says, oh my God, I think I've seen you before. She got pissed. She said, what the hell? You think I can't be in this neighborhood? I was like, what the fuck, man? Lady, you're gonna see racism no matter where you go, because that's just normal conversation. Now, even if, think about it, her mom lives in the neighborhood. Is it possible that she looks like her mom? I don't know. You understand? Is it possible that she was in a neighborhood visiting her mom before? Maybe. Is it possible that lady is a neighbor of the mom? Maybe. Is it possible that she is like profiling her? So what? Why are you going to let that ruin your day? Why is your emotion on your sleeve where someone can just go like this and turn your whole blood pressure high and shit? And then you're going to go black people. It's like, come on, man. You guys need to cut this out. You need to cut this out, man. We're here to make money and build our lives. That's it. Stay safe. Have a nice culture where people can walk their dogs. The same stuff. And you say stuff like that, and she's enjoying the culture. She's enjoying the culture where she can walk her dog peacefully. She's like, this is the worst country in the world. Anyway, I'm done with that one. So don't get cooked in the squat. Don't get cooked in the squat, meaning that people will have so low of an expectation of you. Where you operate like that and you get cooked down here. and that's it. You're stuck. And you can't even change at 50, 60, 70 years old. You're still thinking like that. You got cooked. That's it. That's my message for you today. All right? Problem solving. Think right. Don't let these people have low expectation for you. White or black or Hispanic. It doesn't matter. I remember in the 80s, they used to tell Jamaicans, Caribbeans, oh, you got 15 jobs. You got 15 jobs. And guys like, yeah. Yeah, buddy. I got 15 jobs. And then he buys a little brownstone or whatever. He rents the downstairs. And he rents the basement, generating income for himself with his 15 jobs. You keep making fun of him. Oh boy, is sitting on $1 million property right now. Making this, you keep doing that. Keep making fun of people hustling while you're there getting all triggered and shit. All right, here we go. I think I'm done with this guy. It was just a belt. Let's turn him on again. All right, folks. All right, listen. I told guys I was going to be giving something away. And I think we got all we want. If you hung around long enough, to be here in this video while I'm doing this Monday morning, if you're not here, there's some people whose name I'm definitely gonna put into the raffle. I'm gonna pull a name out. I just don't quite know how to get it across to all the platforms. So this is what I'm gonna do. Okay? This is what I'm gonna do. Make a comment on the video if you're here right now. It could just be what's up, hi, whatever. Okay? Just put a number. I don't whatever it is. Let me show you what I'm gonna give away. I'm gonna pull a name today. I'm gonna announce it tomorrow. Roughly about 10:30 or so is when I'm gonna be able to do a live. But let me show you what I'm gonna give away. It was 2025. It was like 20 likes, 20 followers type of deal, and it worked out because I was splitting platforms on this one. So I don't know about TikTok because they're kind of funny. They gave me some violation warning thing. I didn't know. I was giving people my website and they're like, dude, what you doing? I was like, sorry. Didn't know, man. I'm just learning. So I don't know if I can give it away to people on the other platform, because they're kind of funny with that. They want you to buy it from down in the TikTok shop. So, but for my peeps that's on Facebook, you guys are absolutely in this drawing. And if you're here right now while you're watching this, your name can be in this drawing. Let me show you what it is. All right. Okay, so the challenge was on Friday. We were doing 2025. It was just that video. I do a giveaway once a year. Okay, like this, a big, a nice giveaway. Not this time. This is my second time this year doing a giveaway. Okay, there's a few people that's actually going to be in it. Brianne is one. And Guitar Jams is one. Okay, just so that you guys know. And Calvin is one. Okay, there's a couple of people that absolutely is going to be in it. So just like Justin just made a comment right now. Listen, let me screenshot this because you know what it is. If it's live, I don't get a chance to see it again. I don't know. I don't know what it is, man. I haven't figured out how to. Hold on, give me a second, folks. I haven't figured out how to see the live chats after the live is over. Okay, so if you're here, it's weird, man. I can't seem to figure out how to do that right now. To see the chats after the live is gone, can I still see the chats? Okay, hold on. Let me see. Okay, do this. Damn, TikTok's gonna be pissed off. Find a way to make a comment today. Okay, and what you're gonna do on the comment, any of my videos, how's that? This is probably the best way to do it. It's only for today. I'm only gonna do that. And any of my videos on any of my channels, whatever, because I think I still get notifications. You're gonna put, you're just gonna write giveaway. Okay, just giveaway. On the regular videos, the live, everything disappears after the live is over. All these comments here. So just find a video on my channel, type giveaway. Your name is in the drawing. I'm gonna give this away. I'm gonna ship it. But I'm gonna ship it in the United States. So if you're from another country and you have a relative here, then you can use their address. Okay, just understand that. All right, this is the bootleg giveaway. Okay, but it is for I'm shipping it free to anyone in the United States that is gonna win this giveaway. So I'm gonna put all those names in from the comments. I'm gonna get my notifications, put them in. I have this random name spinner thing, and then tomorrow morning I'm gonna give the person that won. I'm gonna let them know. I did one last year to Larry, one of the guys that for my channel. He on a robot vacuum. This year I gave away a Simplicity. Okay. All right. I gave away Simplicity. Okay. One of these little hand vac, real powerful little hand vac. And today, the last giveaway for the year, before Christmas, the box is a little tattered. Let me show you. I may end up wrapping it. I may end up wrapping it like wrapping paper. No, it's not bad though. The box is not bad. It's not bad. It's still good. I was looking at this little piece here. I was being a little finicky with this little piece right here. That's all. But the box is still good. Still a good box. And I'm gonna give this away. So find a video, type giveaway. My notification was sent to me. Then I'll know who's involved and I'll pull the names out. Listen, if there's only one person, that one person I'm shipping it to them. That's how it is. Okay. If it's three, then I'll have 3 names to pull from. Okay. And that's it, guys. So find one of my videos on any one of my sites. You know what platform you're on, and just write giveaway. And this way, I'll add your name to the drawing, and we'll give this away. It works great. It's never been used. Still has the little protector tab on it. Still have this. I should have a sample solution to ship with it too. Okay, and that's it, man. I want to thank you guys for your support and all that stuff. Everybody's been positive. So just do that. Let me see if I have one more person. Any more questions to answer on vacuum before I call it off? And then we're going to shut it down, all right? Guys, let me see. Hold on. Damn it, where's my mouse? Here we go. Let's see what I got cooking. Give me any more questions here. Yo, why are you sabotaging me here? Who we got? Thank you for today. Hey, David. David, you are definitely in, buddy. David is in. I'm gonna make sure David is in. Let me do another screenshot of this, man. I gotta make sure there's some people are in because let me see. And you can give it to somebody, man. You don't even have to want it yourself. You know, some people are kind of funny about that. Man, I don't want no freeze. I get it, man. It's a giveaway. You know, you're not begging for nothing. You know. Fern Dog, I love your comment. Yes, that's a good way to look at it. I appreciate that. You're kind of making me feel a lot more. It's like, really, I'm doing all that? Well, damn. I didn't know I'm doing all that. I like that, man. I like that. Yeah, he says I am helping young families. Let me read his comment properly. He says, I am, hold on, this gentleman is helping young families survive in these turbulent economic times. Thank you. Yes, sir. I was just asking what the giveaway was for. Justin, yes. I hope you were able to get this answer. Hey, Justin, your name is in this. Let me, how do I save this? Can I save this? Timestamp, then send feedback community. participants. All right, fine. Let me do my screenshot. So at least I know these guys, because I know you guys commented, so your names are in it. Okay, hold on. Let me save it over here. Paste. Paste. I'm pasting in my Sketchbook Pro app that when I do my digital stuff. Okay, and let me get another layer, and let me do another one. Let me do one more. Some people are still here. Okay, hold on. Now, guys, anyone that's on TikTok, listen, I am honestly just trying to figure out that whole system, that ecosystem there. Certain things I'm not able to do, and I had gotten that violation warning, so I don't want to piss these people off. I don't know what their deal is yet. I'm not trying to steal their business. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what. You can't say that. It's like, sorry. Okay, so the giveaway is done, and I'm gonna call it off, and I'll see you guys. Stay positive. All right, and yeah, don't let people talk. Don't let people tell you that you're too square, too whatever, too serious and all that stuff. And don't let people keep telling you that you can't do shit. You know, I swear, man. People don't realize how limiting. They keep talking about words, how words are violent and how words are this. And then you're constantly telling people that they can't do stuff. I mean, damn it, you either believe that words impact people or you don't. Okay? You know what I'm saying? And if you think words impact people, then why are you telling my kid, you know what I'm saying, that he's being hunted all the time? You want me to have my kid walking around there being anxious every time he see people? Get out of here, man. How you gonna do business if every time you see someone that doesn't look like you don't think you can do business with them? Are you stupid? You think America's built like that, man? Yo, that is ridiculous. Think about it right now. Because people say, we're gonna keep going back to, no, hell no, you're not gonna go back to that. You know why? It's money. It's money. Think about it for a second, man. I'm serious. I'm very serious. Think about it. It's money. You cannot destroy a system that's generating money. These people, the people whose money is being affected, are gonna say, hey, time out. What are you trying to pass? What law are you trying to pass? To do what? We can't sell to who? These guys, they bring the most money to my business. What are you talking about? I can't sell to who? You stupid? Can you really see that happening right now? Can you honestly, like really think about who you spend money with the most? If you're one of these guys that believe that, think about it for a second. Do you really think it can do that right now in this climate? Okay? Silly stuff. Just people not thinking. Anyway. But if you think words really do affect people, stop telling people they can't accomplish things. Stop telling them that they're being oppressed. Stop doing that, because people will believe you and they'll move like that. Okay? I swear to God, man, these commentators, some of these guys, man, they really need to. Someone needs to push back harder, man. I mean, these guys are kind of soft. They need to push back harder. You know, keep telling our kids that stuff. What's wrong with you? Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Stay positive. That one got me a little heated because, you guys tell my kids that, man. What's wrong with you, man? Get out of here. There's that New York side came out of me, right? Get out of here. I'll see you guys later, and I'm gonna pull those names, and tomorrow morning between 10 and 11, let's say, look out for my videos. It's going to come out and I'm going to announce the winner.